But, man, this is truly an exposure. Now, it already has been for many years. In fact, the playoffs last year was a massive exposure of the Steelers coaching staff. We made a video about that last season during the playoffs. You seen what the Dolphins were doing. You seen what the fucking
Skylar Thompson.
You seen what the 49ers were doing with Brock Purdy. I mean, you seen what all these guys were doing with 7th-round rookie quarterbacks in the playoffs. A lot more competitive than we ever were with a first-round quarterback, and they still are, by the way.
Yeah.
But you've seen all these teams now this year where it is quarterback injury season for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
All these backup quarterbacks are helping their teams. They're playing very good. They're doing exactly what they need to do. And you look at us with our backup quarterbacks, which I will include Kenny because he is playing like a backup. Mitch is a terrible backup.
Yeah.
You've seen what we're doing with our backups. And I know we have the worst offensive scheme in the NFL. It all needs torn down. But you've seen what our backups are doing compared to what their backups are doing in more modern schemes. How can the Steelers watch this season, watch other teams, watch film, and think what they're doing is proper? What they think they're doing is successful football.
Or good enough.
But that's their problem.
They're content with that.
That's their problem.
They're content with that.
As long as
they think, oh, it's good enough.
As long as we win, no matter what fashion, no matter how, as long as we win, or in Mike Tomlin's case, as long as he gets over 500, that's good enough. And that's why he kept Canada. They didn't even look at anyone. They didn't even think about interviewing anyone. Oh, we were over 500. We missed the playoffs, but we were over 500.
Yep.
Let's bring Canada back. That was the worst thing they could have done this year, and that already written our season as over. Many people were a little optimistic or everything.
Oh, we stayed when the news was announced that Canada was coming back. Nothing was changing.
No. We just did not expect Kenny to just have a complete bad season.
No.
That was the biggest disappointment. Canada, in his scheming and his calls, was absolutely all expected. That shocked no one. Kenny was a disappointment. But you've seen all this going around the NFL season right now. And it's a continued exposure of our coaching staff. And I don't know how anyone in our team, in our front office, in our coaching staff can watch what's happening and think that what they're doing is good. It's not. You've seen Tommy DeVito, Joe Flacco, Jake Browning, Gardner Minshew. I can name so many others that are performing so well, playing a backup quarterback role and helping your team win, and in fact pushing your team for a playoff spot.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are with Mitch Trubisky and probably Mason Rudolph not even doing half of what the fuck they're doing. Not even a third, not even a quarter. I'll go lower. Not even an eighth of what the fuck they're doing, bro. It's terrible. It's an exposure of our depth, our decision-making, and our coaching staff, and our scheming. It's all trash. It all needs gone. It all needs gone. In fact, I'm jealous. I am jealous. And they're not only doing better in modern schemes, they're playing better than any of our quarterbacks, including our starter.
Yeah. Yep.
Most of these backups have more touchdowns already than what Kenny has all fucking year in 12 games.
Yeah, just...
How the fuck can anyone in our front office watch what's going on and not want to make change? Oh, but because we might get 500 again, which if we do, I don't know how, all is right in the world. All is okay. That's all they care about. As long as they win, as long as they handle business, as Tomlin would say, no matter what fashion they think, everything is okay.
And again,
there is no care. There is no desire to want to improve or get better.
And you know why, right?
It's just complacency.
You know why, right?
Tell me why. Tell me why.
It's because they have gotten comfortable with that. They have gotten complacent with that. They have gotten used to it to the point that they feel like that is their standard. They feel like that is their... Essentially, at this point, that's their Super Bowl. And I don't know how many times we have to say it. That's not the fucking standard.
No, it's not.
That's weak. That is literally Tomlin getting another participation award.
They have gotten so complacent. Last year in the playoffs was already an exposure. This year is even more. It's more wide open than ever, bro. It's absolutely disgusting as a fan. It makes me jealous. It makes me disengaged. It makes me very disappointed as a fan. And unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be much change in the offseason. I don't. There should be. This out of every single year should be the biggest light bulb, the biggest reason, the biggest whatever, wake-up call for them to make all the change in the world.
Yeah, I'm letting you guys know right now, if, and at this point, when Mike Tomlin comes back next year, nothing will change.
Nothing will change. You're going to see the exact same year.
You'll probably see Mike Sullivan be promoted to the offensive coordinator position. You're going to be seeing...
Don't say that.
I've been predicting that for a fucking year now.
You predicted that 2 years ago.
Yeah. And that's still my prediction. That's still my prediction. Faulkner will be the running back coach. He'll be that position coach. Sullivan will be promoted. Well, he'll probably still be the quarterback coach. He'll have 2 jobs. He'll get a promotion, but keep his current job.
So much
just
like
be the
Cam.
OC.
So much like Cam.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if
I don't think the offensive line coach. I think I seriously. I think Pat Meyer sticks around.
If that's the case, I need you to take this and hit me in the fucking head with it.
I gladly will, live on stream. I will. I won't hesitate. I will do it.
Please. God save us!
If all that happens, and it all goes back to Tomlin, all circles back to Tomlin, because Tomlin decides who he wants under his freaking coaching tree. And his coaching tree is so fucking dry.
If all that happens...
It's not even a seed. There's nothing.
If all that happens, that next season is going to be just as... It's going to be worse.
You can throw next season right into the dumpster along with this season already.
Yeah.